Welcome back aboard the Holly Jolly Polite Ship, everyone. And today is the beginning of Christmas in July with Seasick. Now, last year, for the opening video, I did a tour of what the living room looks like decorated for Christmas in July. But since you've already seen that, this year I'm going to switch things up. This time, I'm going to take you guys through the process of turning this into this. It all starts early in the morning when I'll wake up with Bart to the Mickey shorts. This doesn't seem like an important part at first, but I assure you it's very important. And once I get downstairs, it all begins. First, I head down into the basement. The thing is, the decorating process technically starts a lot earlier, because when I came down here to put away the stuff for Halloween in May, I made sure to take out everything that was for Christmas in July so it was easily accessible when I came down here. It all begins when I begin to drag my tree box out the door, and then I gotta try and drag my tree up the stairs. At least I don't gotta drag it up 2 flights of stairs like normal Christmas time to get to my bedroom. Next, I gotta drag the box to the location, this corner. And once I've cut all the tape, I can begin to assemble the tree. It starts at the bottom where I have to slide these long spikes into the base to make the tree stand up. At this point, I could push the bottom into place, making sure it's in the right place for the plug to reach the outlet. At that point, I can turn on all the lights to make sure that they all work and everything's good. Next, I'll attach the middle portion. This one kind of goes on. I have to do a little bit of extra fluffing here, and then I have to connect the 2 plugs. And once I've done that, I run a quick test to see how the middle portion works. The top is my least favorite part of the Christmas tree, but otherwise it's simple, just popping it into place. The worst part about it is that it requires the most fluffing, so after running a test to see that it all works, I have to then go back and fluff the whole tree. This is my least favorite part of any decorating process. There's a reason my parents don't put the main tree back in the box after Christmas, because they don't want to have to fluff it again next year. Then I'll take a break with Belle while I admire the work I've done so far. But we've still got lots more to do, so I'll kick the box out of the way. Ish. After that, I'll find this box right here. And you might be wondering what about this box is so special. Well, this is the box that not only houses most of the regular decorations for my room and my playroom during Christmas time, but it also has the decorations for the tree, which is what we need. It's kind of funny how both of them are just very sloppily taped cardboard boxes. I can spot them from a mile away. Now, before we can figure out what's on the tree, first we have to differentiate what goes in my playroom and bedroom and what goes on the tree. I'll begin by hanging 2010 Hallmark Snowman Christmas ornament on the tree. Because why not? After that, I'll begin to hang the Hallmark Snowman ornaments on the tree, including 2024, 1 by 1. After that, I'll start hanging these snowmen on the tree. Next, it's time for the balls. Okay, that sounded better in my head. And now that the tree is looking a lot more complete, we can begin on the garland. Now, personally, the garland is my least favorite part just because of how long it takes to get it up, but the result is really good. But once the garland's finished, this is how the tree looks. And after I put down everything that's underneath the tree, except for the presents, I don't really know where they are. We have other presents, though, that we put under our main tree for a reason that's currently eating. And you might be wondering why the tree skirt isn't there. We don't talk about that. And with that, the tree is finished. Speaking of putting the star on top, yes, I'm doing this in front of the Halloween stuff because it's the only flat box where this thing can move. Next segment is the Hallmark Snowmen. I'll round them all up in here on the foosball table. Then I'll grab my bag of batteries from in here. When it comes to the snowmen, it's really just a matter of unscrewing the battery pack, putting the batteries in all of them, and then putting them up wherever they go. I feel like this is a perfect time to mention that if you put batteries in the snowman but not the dog, then this happens. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Anyways, we have 2020, 2017, 2004, 2024, 2010, and 2012. And I guess that's it for the snowman section, because we're back downstairs again where I have found the presents, by the way. While I was down here getting the projector, I found this. I think we got this at my aunt's house. And I'm actually going to try and use this on Belle. I'm not going to try Milo. I don't want to have another repeat of Ghost Milo. Okay, this is adorable. Look at the little Christmas color, yeah. And now with the power of editing, I'm going to turn this into this. She is so pretty. And now that I have the projector down here, it's time for the finishing touches.